Welcome, 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 everybody. As you can see, we are doing Delores Can Do It. I'm your girl, Delores, and I'm here to help you get whatever you need. We're going to do this once a month where we help you with your business, help you with your channel, help you with anything you need right here. We're going to, while we get some people to come in, uh, talk about some of the things that I can cover with you. So we can talk about Canva. We can talk about YouTube. We can talk about Streamyard. We can talk about different AI tools to use. And we can talk about things that will help your business, which all of these that we've talked about before can help your business. So today I will use the StreamYard giveaway tool to give a chance to somebody to win to come up to one-on-one work. If you're not familiar with StreamYard, I would say in the private chat, give me your email if you don't want to give it out to everyone. And once we finish working on your thing, I will send it to you. Okay? So thank you, Auntie Ellen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Auntie Ellen comes on at 6. So she's going to be the next one up on Ladies Night. I'm starting it off, and then we'll end off at 7 with Ruby's Downtown Lyrical Lounge, where we'll have poetry night. So, Auntie Ellen, I know you be hard at work. Hey, my Renaissance Grandma. I appreciate you coming here. Thank you so much. So, waiting for a few more people to come in while we do that. If you all see start at the top of the chat is a questionnaire, which thing you might need help on the most. Also, we have links at the top for all those who I work with and who are very close to my heart. So we have Auntie Ellen's, who is coming next. Auntie Ellen has a QR code, ladies and gentlemen. You can scan to get directly to her channel. Link is in the chat if you need it. So that's the QR code, which for those who don't know how to use it, any phone type, open your camera, put it close to the screen, scans it. Once it tells you the link at the bottom, click it, takes you to where you need to be at. And so this is the QR code for Auntie Ellen, which is GQuat. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, after GQuat is finished at 7 o'clock, we have Ruby at Ruby's spot, which she'll be having a Downtown Lyrical Lounge. So first, it will be a monthly thing. So make sure you're there. Ladies and gentlemen, her link is also in the chat. Okay? My good brother, ARD, he has a Speak Easy episode coming up. Probably one of many. And so he is getting in the YouTube groove, and we want to support him. So if you want to go and make sure you get subscribed so you can get ready for the Speak Easy, definitely click that QR code. As you can see, this one's a little fancy. It's got little people and the Speak Easy doing little things. So also, if you weren't here for yesterday, I did a live with the people who I work with, who's kind of started me in this, this little YouTube thing, doing this stuff. It was Workhorse Wrestling Network, and I am there every Monday, either live or pre-recorded, talking about indie wrestling. Okay, they're branching out. They're gonna do a little bit more, but right now they're just a wrestling podcast. Okay, you also can catch them on all the social medias. This is their link tree, and also Amazon Music everywhere. You can hear us everywhere. Also, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, me. If you want to get in touch with me, it's my link tree, my email, my Cash App, my Instagram, my every social media you can think of. I'm probably on there, and so even to my Discord, you can reach me through this link right here. Okay? But don't forget, Ladies' night. 3 p.m. you are here with me. 6 p.m. you will be with Auntie Ellen. I think she's working in the garden today, talking about herbs, so you don't want to miss that. And then 7 p.m. is Ruby's spot, and she's having Downtown Lyrical Lounge. Okay? So I've seen some of your comments, but I was doing a little promo thing, had to get into it. Auntie Ellen is so nice. See? I appreciate it. I was like, purple. For those who don't know, that was one of the things that I revealed, that I do not like the color purple, but everybody around me does. So Ruby and ARD, and even I found out ALW last night loves the color purple, and I'm like, I'm so okay. For the StreamYard giveaway tool, let me see if I can get my screen share going. Here, I'm gonna go back because I don't want to start collecting names till people start coming in. Okay. Then we'll go to the giveaway tool. All you do is go to streamyard.com/giveaway and it'll pop up. And what you do is you pick your live. My live is Delores Can Do It. And then you type hashtag whatever you want in there. And then you hit start collecting. And then as people start putting it in, you do that. I always tell people, make sure you show this after you hit start collecting. And you just screen share, and that's how you do it. Pretty easy. People try to make it seem to be harder than what it is, and it's not that hard. Thank you. Let me stop screen sharing. Luckily, I can now see when I'm on if you see me look off to the side or down, I'm looking at my TV, which has UR broadcast on it, and my phone has, which I could probably move it over, the chat in it. So, because, just like typical things, I have a phone over to the side that I normally do chats on, but it decided it wanted to update 2 seconds before the live started. So I'm letting this do its thing. I'm not problem, my Renaissance Grandma. That's why I'm here, because I want to show people more about the things that they want to know about. Now, for those who are in here, we've been in here a good 8 minutes. So I think we should, regardless of who's in here. Hey, Karen's Little Garden. How you doing? What we're doing today is everybody's going to get a chance to come. You can literally come up on the live. I'll drop the link when a couple of more people come in here, and work on something you need for either your channel or your business. I will send it to you once we're finished. And it's also showing people while doing the work what we can do, because some people don't know using all these tools and using social media can help their business, but also some of these things are easy, and you cut out the middleman in some things. Some things you might want a middleman, but you might not need him to do everything, because some people charge insane amount of money for the simplest things to even design or do something that you could do yourself and just have somebody print off, or even you print off if it's easier for you. Okay. So since we got, I see it says 7 of you all are in here. Okay. I'm gonna just say 6 because it counted me. So I'm gonna do my first giveaway. I'm using the giveaway tool. I'm not giving away anything. Okay. But just some time and effort into doing something that might benefit your channel or your business. Okay. I'm gonna click that. And then now we're going to do hashtag Delores01. Okay. Because as you all know, Delores01 is my username. That's how people find me. I use it in a lot of my videos. Hey, kicking it with the roots. Hey, TZ. I'm doing hashtag Delores01 because today I'm planning on doing once a month. Delores Can Do It, where we are doing where you can get something worked on for your channel or your business, and I'll show you. And while I'm doing it and showing you how to do it for the next time, once I finish, I will give it to you. So if it's a graphic, it's yours. If it's showing you how to set up something for your business, it's something easy to do. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, just gifted. I appreciate it. Hey, Carol, the girl miniature. So I have put down hashtag Delores on because I'm going to pick somebody to come up and we work on one-on-one something that they need help with. Because I don't know if you all know, I help run people's channel. I help do other things for people. So if you want to know something, you don't have to show your face. You just come up here, explain what you need help on, and we'll work from there. Because most likely, if you need help with something, somebody else probably needs the same thing. And so me helping you helps other people too. Okay? So far, let me share my screen. I'm so used to not sharing my screen because before I got this PC, most people, little Jim, you have to have a PC or a laptop or computer to desktop to screen share with Streamyard. So we got one entry so far. So yeah, and like I said before, for those who are just coming in, we're not just covering Canva. We'll go over all the things that I can cover with you. Canva, YouTube, StreamYard, AI things, because I do use AI in some of the things that I do, and business stuff because I help people with their business, give them tips and tricks and things. So once I do the thing, we will pick, and then you can keep doing it. Like we're just changing the names, so you can just keep going. Okay. So if you win once, that's great. Some doesn't mean if you haven't won, you won't win, because I've allotted enough time where we can do this live and not worrying, because Ella comes on at 6. Now, I'm not saying I'm staying here 3 hours, but I do say I want to make sure everybody gets help, hopefully. And then we have enough time to, get that done. Okay. So how many people do we have? We have 2 entries. Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and spin between the 2 people so far, right? So here we go. And the winner is Kicking It With the Rooks. Okay. I don't know if you Kicking It With the Rooks. Are you available to come up real quick? Because I'm going to drop the link down in the chat. Paste. There you go. So you come up, and if you got a problem with something, you can just ask me and we'll get down. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be clear. If I don't, okay. So TZ, you can come up here because I know you were another person in the giveaway too. Oh, I hope you feel better. I know how it is because been in the bed sucks. And you got to rest and then you got to get up and do stuff. I know how it is. So TZ, the link is in the chat. Oh, no problem. Trust me. I understand. It was a big help because I was like, ooh, anybody want to do it? So TZ, if you want to click the link, I'll put the link in the chat again. Because this is not specific, you can ask any question. And I know you're a new. Oh, you need help, Carol? Let's see. That's okay. There go TZ.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. My camera was well, I didn't want to come on. Look, I got my bonnet on.
No, you don't have to show your face. I don't make listen. I go on people's channel all the time and I'm like, I'm looking a mess. I'm not gonna get on camera. So that's not a
Oh, okay.
requirement. But what did you
Hello
need help on?
everybody.
So oh no problem. You always can hit me on my inbox, kicking with the roots.
Okay, so Dolores, I'm new to this.
Yes.
I don't have anything set up. Let me hold on a second.
Okay.
Give me a minute here. I
Okay.
I have you on the big screen too and on my iPad. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm new to this. I don't have anything set up. I don't have an intro page. I don't, and I do have Canva, the free
Mm.
version, and I'm kind of
Yes.
learning how to do some little things, make little thumbnails or anything, but I think I would
Yeah.
need help with everything. And I've been watching
Okay.
some of your videos too, and you helping folks on other channels. So I
Yeah.
really don't have a specific question at this time,
Yeah.
but what's the best way for me to get started to making myself an intro? I have a beat, I have
Yeah.
some pictures, I have some videos, and I guess I just need to know how to put everything together.
I think for you, Canva is the best option. Free is good. The more you use it, the more you'll see that probably using the pro version is good because I know for me, I always have to end up. Uh, you look up and 9 people have the same graphic because everybody's using the free version.
Right.
So I end up doing the paid version because I get more options. And then with the paid version, you get more features.
Yeah, I noticed that too when I was trying to make a thumbnail the other day, and they
Yeah.
said if you want to access this, purchase the premium version or the
Yeah.
paid
So,
version, pro version, whatever that message was that came up.
yeah. So we're going to share screen. I'm going to do Canva, share. Um, so I think, let's see. Do I have an intro? I have a lot of intros and outros. Ladies and
Now,
gentlemen,
do you suggest having intros?
yes. And the reason why, let me go back. The reason why I suggest having an intro and outro is that it gives people time to get in and it gives
Okay.
people time to also gives you time because sometimes, last minute you picking up, scrambling, looking for things. It gives you that time and that buffer. Now I don't mean do it. I've tried even with my premieres a little longer because I know on Fridays I go on after Miss T and sometimes if she runs over, I get that buffering time with that. But I don't suggest everybody go a full 5 minutes of the intro. No, I think like a good 10, 20 seconds should be great to give to people time because by the time your intro is on and it says you're live, then people are starting to get a notification. So by the time you pop up on the screen like I did today, I started to have people come in and be ready for the live.
Right. Okay. So intros basically for lives. I don't do a lot of lives. I
Yeah.
think I
You
may
can
have
do
done.
intros for your videos. I
Okay.
don't know if you see on my channel, I do even for the little small seconds, like less than a minute clips. I do intros because it gives me a little time. Even after the premiere comes off, the premiere
Okay.
gives me a little time for people to get in, and then the intro gives people time to settle down and if they want to write something. Because sometimes I hate when you get into somebody's video and you start to type in and then it's over with. And it's
Uh,
like
yeah, I
I wanted to show
understand.
you support and I wanted to make sure people knew I was there. And so then I got to rewind back. I got to type and say, hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Outros are also a way for you to show people that you appreciate them for being in your live and coming in. I also tell people, make sure of all things, you make sure it's not blinking fast, because I've seen a lot of people with the blinking fast. Some people have seizures. Some people don't know they might have seizures. You might cause them with too much blinking to have a problem,
Now, I
and that
don't
also
even
is a
know what that
deterrent.
is, Dolores. I'm sorry. Blinking.
You know, like any kind of flashing, like a disco ball, like bling bling bling, just all in your
Oh, you
face.
mean, oh, like when it's coming? Yeah, yeah. Some people do have a lot of stuff on the screen coming at you all
Yeah,
at one time.
yeah, and so that is a lot. Even with going live, like now, this is my background is my background to me too, because that also helps me with. I have little kids running around, and so they run around unless they get close enough to my face, which you might see sometimes. People don't see them walking behind or
Right,
people walking behind me. So
right.
that kind of blocks some of that off too. But with
Okay,
intros and outros, I got a sample of an intro that I did for the, I think on the.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh- I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh- I got no love for the
yeah, that
See,
was
like,
very nice.
and so that shows, like, it tells people, okay, like, subscribe. Also gives them the hint, like, if you ain't subscribed, we about to get
Hmm.
into this. And then
Right.
outros give people a chance to be like, okay, remember, if you haven't subscribe, get into the channel. Also, I tell people the best thing to do is make a we'll be right back graphic, or we're taking a break, or technical difficulties,
Okay.
something, because you never know what happens with your live. The power could go off right now and things go haywire. I need time to fix it. So I put that graphic up, and then I do whatever I need to do, cut my camera off, do whatever I got to do, because you never know. Sometimes you might have to go answer the door or go to the bathroom.
Yeah, instead of just having people sitting there wondering what happened.
Yeah, and you just put little. For me, I think on Auntie Ellen's is more like flowery and fun. Mine's is more like I think for this is. So I let the music play, and I just got one graphic. You can also use the same words and just change the background.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I
it's
just have
it's
to
it's
dive
real
in.
easy. You can take a template and just change it. It's like thumbnails. You
Right.
change it and just download it in MP4 form, and it works out great for you.
Okay. Okay. When I decide to focus a lot on this, then I'll move on to the premium, and but I can practice right now
Yeah,
with
it's
the
good for practicing right now, and the
with
more
the
your
free
channel
version.
grows, yes. Hey, G Mama Girls, it
Hi,
helps.
G Mama.
There are tools. There are tools that helps you get to where you want to be at. And the more your channel grows, like, you can start doing merch on Canva. You can start doing little things on Canva that makes you feel like you are doing it yourself and you're not dependent on somebody else.
Right.
Because if you
Yeah.
pay a person off the street, you're gonna pay a lot.
Yeah. And it's so funny how people start reaching out to you. I can help you grow your channel. I can help you do this, that, and the other. I'm like, no, I'm fine. My
Yes.
channel is right where it's supposed to be at. I just started this
Yeah.
venture.
And I also tell people, because I'm in the predicament myself, if you are disabled, you're gonna have to really think about whether or not it's worth it.
Right.
Because you're making some people, especially in the early part of their YouTube journey, making, if you don't make $100, you don't get a check. And so, is it really worth it for you to waste or lose all your opportunities, especially with disability? The best thing to
Yes.
do is to call and see what your cap is. And if you have a certain cap and you think, oh, I ain't gonna make that over YouTube, like, then you might want to do it. That's a little extra money in your pocket. But if it's like gonna risk everything at this point, it's not worth it.
Right. And Dolores, I started a channel mostly for my friends and stuff who
Yeah,
I was sharing, photos of my garden and then meals I would cook. And they said, just put it on YouTube or Instagram. I'm like, I have to work. I really don't have time for this because so I like doing it, and it's like not my main focus right now, but it's
yeah,
good to know all these tricks and tips and stuff for somewhere along the line down the future somewhere.
yeah. Hey, Kitchen and more. What it is that I tell people, if you got a Saturday off, what the best thing to do is take a couple of hours, either do some videos or some shorts or some things. You can pre-schedule those out.
Yeah, that's the thing I have to learn too because I am taping a lot of content. So I do
Yeah,
have a lot of things stored that I could post if I wanted to, even from years
yeah,
gone back when I was just watching folks from the bushes and not having a
yeah,
channel because I've been on YouTube for a long time. Yeah,
yeah,
probably in the beginning. So, yeah,
yeah. That's the best thing, and you reuse that content. You
right.
know, you do it. You can chop it up. You can do different transitions to it. If you hey Maria Graham, hey Ruby, listen, plug your ears, everybody. This is how I talk to Ruby through the computer. I go, hey, and I just do that for like long periods of time. but but yeah, it's you can reuse it. If you have an Android, I would say YouTube Create is the easiest editing app for me. But also, if you just not wanting to get into that, Canva is how I started editing.
Okay, yeah. It was simple for me too because I'm like, how do I take some pictures and make it into a movie? And Canva came up and then that's what I've been using and I like it. And then I went to iMovie because I'm
Yeah.
an Apple ecosystem. So yeah, that those two are fairly easy for me to manipulate. But I tried that it was another video making app that a lot of people use. I could not figure that
Cap
out to save my life.
CapCut or something or Adobe.
No, it was
Adobe
another
was a little
one.
difficult for me, and it was like here, there, everywhere. Get in here, get the pro there. I'm like, nah, it's not even worth it. I think the only well, other than like my subscriptions, because I do a lot of wrestling watch alongs. Hey Maria Grant, hey Ruby, I think I already said that. Bayou Sugars, who I didn't acknowledge. Hey Bayou.
Hey everybody, I'm sorry. Who-
Oh no problem. And yeah, I in shot. A lot of people use the different things. I tell people
mhm.
the basics I pay for are Canva and Streamyard. These are the only two things I really pay for. Everything else is just
Okay,
free 99.
right. Oh,
And
it was
I had
Final.
Canva free.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was Final Cut Pro. I couldn't figure out Dolores.
Yeah. See, things like that, it's just like you have to be in advance
I
and
figured.
it's not all that necessary because
Okay,
even with Canva, I've done stuff for websites, stuff for businesses, stuff like if you work, even if you work where you need to do projects, that'll help with your projects, everything.
yeah, it is. I like it, and when I watch you do the breakdown and you were showing example, I was like, okay, so it would be worth it if YouTube is your focus and you want to be monetized and you want to get yourself out there with all the tips and tricks. Canva is great. Yeah. And then I
Yeah.
see a lot of people using EV Mux, I guess, versus StreamYard.
Yeah,
And
because StreamYard, for most people who don't know, StreamYard has been bought out by a company named Bending Spoons. If you go on my community tab, I posted the video of the dude who owns Bending Spoons. Uh, I he looked a little lost in the video, like he didn't know
okay.
what he had bought, and so because StreamYard was two men, two young men who bought the company, and they were having every Sunday town halls about different things. And if you had a problem, you can express it and it would get fixed. But now it's like, he's like, oh, send me some questions when he first bought it. And you had 90,000 people like sending emails and questions. And it was like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't know what I got into now. So now we're just trying to see where it's going to go. As far as Facebook groups, I know they put a notification out saying that you have to have over 1,000 subscribers to go live on your Facebook group and the rest of these things. It's starting to be some changes, but we just got to see if it's just for now or if it's going to be permanent.
So, what would you recommend to someone just coming in then to use, if not StreamYard?
Uh, for me, StreamYard is the easiest because once you do it, it's easy to pick up and put things down. Even for me, I literally maybe a year, almost 2 years ago, did not know any of this, and so once I started doing another podcast where I would come up talk, I had to get a StreamYard account. Then when I got with the wrestling podcast, it was like, oh, here go the keys. We'll tell you here and there. And then it was like one day, less than an hour, they showed me things. And then I was like, oh, well, I can learn how to do this. I can pick this up. I can do that. YouTube shows you stuff, but I would suggest, depending on the person who you're learning from, for me, I have to watch 7 videos to figure out how to complete a project. I don't want somebody to have to go through 5 videos. I want to tell them all I can tell them in one video.
Yeah, your videos are great, and your tutorials are as well.
Oh, the wrestling podcast. That's what I was doing last night. It is. Let me find that QR code. Right here. Oh, let me take your comment off. Take your comment off so you get the whole. It's Workhorse Wrestling Network. I'm generally there every Monday. Sometimes I used to be on there every day, every single day. And then when I started doing my channel, I was like, I'm gonna have to go in the bushes. I can't go every day. So I'm here there every day. You might hear me in the background, just like with Auntie Ella's channel. If you hear me, I'm generally there, but after that, I try to slide in the bushes because I'm trying to work on 9 other things.
Okay. Well, that's my questions for now. And if someone else wanted to come up, I don't want to take up all your time, Delores, but I appreciate the feedback.
Yes. Listen, I appreciate you coming up because I plan on this being a monthly thing because I know things change and people want to know new things. So I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you all supporting my channel. Because Ruby can tell you, we've had many times when I've been like, I'm working hard and I don't see nobody here. And she was like, they gonna come. And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm glad to see people are here and I'm willing to support anybody. That's how I am. And that's how I've gotten in touch with like Ruby and ARD and Auntie Ellen. It's just by, people reaching out and just been like, I need some help.
Right. And putting yourself out there to make yourself accessible to us too. Yeah. I appreciate that as well because you picked up on all these programs very fast, it seems like. And then you went inside and you learned how to work them from the inside to the outside, from the top to the bottom. And I have to commend you for that because I was going through some of these things and I was like, okay, I'm really going to have to sit down and focus. And then the more I played with them, the more little tips and tricks that I found. I was like, I was making this harder than it has to be for myself. So the more you put into it, the more you will get out and the easier it will become. So, and I appreciate you for that and for encouraging us all as well. Because after watching you and your live and then watching some of your videos and then you breaking stuff down even more on Miss T's show, that made me dive in a little bit more. And it's been so much. Great. So I appreciate you for that.
I appreciate you. Listen, y'all are very supportive when I have different things. I think, was it last week or week before last when I had the week long of things? I was like, okay, seeing people come and actually learn a little bit more about me outside of just, I'm a tech nerd. If you look around here, I got computers and tablets and all these things. I just want to learn things. And so for me, it's sharing with people because I want people to have just as much fun as I do. Like doing these things are fun. I know even with I've had 200-300 people in lives that I ran. going through that and fast paced, keeping up and doing all of those things. For me, it's fun, but for people, it's like nerve wracking when it first happens. And I'll
Right.
try to tell people the easy way to do it. I personally haven't gotten on the Nightbot train over here. Uh, I did help Auntie Ellen put it on her channel. Auntie Ellen is when I'm not there, she can do it on her own, and that's what I appreciate is that Nightbot is a helpful thing, but it's not something that is just she lets it control her whole channel.
Right.
So sometimes
Right.
Nightbot likes to put people out and do things, and I don't have time for that. I want everybody to have fun and come in and enjoy themselves.
Yeah, that's understandable too. Yeah, I hear horror stories about Nightbot from folks on other
Yeah.
channels as well.
Yes. And I'm like, I try. I'm more interested in finding out, but I found some other things that people have shown me, so I'm trying to think about getting into those. Hey,
Okay.
Tia.
Hi
Tia came
Tim.
and played with us last night, and ARD. Listen,
Hi
ARD.
ARD. Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
listen.
Dolores. Oh my God. Yeah, I just love you sharing all your newfound knowledge with everybody in the community to help them get their channels, their thumbnails, and everything they need to ensure their videos are captivating and appealing to a wide audience out there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try to do this. Like I said, once a month. I know I'm gonna try to dedicate this. Like I said, everyone, uh, Ruby and Auntie Ellen and I are doing tonight. Next time, I might do it on a day where ARD is doing his speakeasy. Now, if you ain't signed up over there, I'm telling you, working behind the scenes with him, it's gonna be some fire stuff over there.
Oh, I
You
know
can't
you two
miss
will
it.
be having a great time. ARD is hilarious. He's got a great spirit.
Yes, it's like even with some of the stuff I've been doing, it's like I'm the kind of person that sometimes my content leads me to wherever I'm feeling for the week. And it's like, okay, my birthday week, I wanted to be about me. So you got facts about me. There are weeks where some of you all will see where it's like motivational. I need a little boost. And so I figure everybody else needs a little boost. Now we are Fridays at 11. Art. Shout out to Slim Jim Longfoot on YouTube because I mentioned that I colored and did art, and he was like, well, you should put it out there. And I was like, okay. And I put it out there in the middle of the night, and everybody started gravitated to it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to do this every week. And because I do it because I love art, I love technology, I love all this stuff. And so I want everybody to get a hold of me. I think that's the thing that when I mention to people about my channel, hey, Blue Lotus, is that it's
Hi, Blue
not one
Lotus.
specific thing, it's
Hmm.
everything. And that
Right.
I like to, do a little bit of everything. I'm trying to, and I want you all to sucker Ruby into this, Ruby and ARD. I'm trying to get a gardening challenge. Um, Me and Ruby don't have a green thumb to save our lives. And so I'm trying to get us to drop the seed at the same time and see who can last the longest.
I think that's a great idea. It really is. And then, once you dive into gardening, you won't turn back.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
You
And I'm
really
like, me and
won't.
Ruby, we gotta get it together. I said, we're gonna do this, but we're getting through. She said, no, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, if I gotta deal with purple every day, you gotta deal with this.
Yeah, I'd say go for it, Dolores, because everything you tap into, you excel at it. So you'll do the same with gardening. Just have to go
Yeah,
ahead and drop that first seed and start small. Just do a little indoor plant. You can do a little herb garden first for your kitchen. And then from
yeah.
there, you can move on to these little miniature indoor tomato. They have little tiny tomato plants, pepper plants, even melons that you can grow in your house.
Indoor. Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
need to do.
They're called miniatures, like miniature peppers, miniatures. And I forget the website that sells all those plants for you. They're already in the pot. And you just when you get them, put them in a prettier, smaller pot and they do not get that big, just 1 to 2 feet, 2 foot tall, or feet, sorry, 1 to 2 feet tall. So
Yes,
you
that's
can
what I
try
want
with
to do.
those. But if
So
you're
that's what
afraid,
we trying little challenges and stuff. Uh, for those who don't know, Ruby, her channel is very wholesome. She hates when I say that. Wholesome. She's about the Lord and she can cook. She can cook her butt off. Uh, but I told her if we do gardening, we would do a cooking challenge. Cause shock, I don't cook. I don't cook. And so Ruby was like, well, we could do a cooking challenge. Again, I don't do none of that. We're gonna have to have Auntie Ellen referee because I don't do none of that.
well, you
But
will in the future. Trust me.
yeah,
Once you learn how, you won't want to not do that either. But yeah, I'd say for garden, start off with a small indoor plant first and then go from there.
yeah. And I appreciate you coming up. I so much appreciate you.
Yeah. And thank
So
you for having
much.
me up. I appreciate you too. And I appreciate you answering my technical questions as well.
Oh, no problem. And again, like I tell everybody, hit me up on my email. My it's on my about section, but also when I show you the QR code, it's on my link tree.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't do the wrestling stuff. I came in one day, I was like, oops.
But
But you
most
guys
of
were
the time,
having fun.
yeah, most of the time, like last night, if it's on my channel, I try to do games with it because not everybody watches wrestling. On the wrestling podcast, I just that's left over there. They, got their little hardcore audience, and it's a little not PG-13 over there because wrestling's not PG-13. So I leave them over there with that, and then I come over here with this, and so it's like. But again, I'm a Gemini, so I can do both.
Yeah, I could relate. I'm a Gemini too.
See, that's
Yeah.
why. See, I know the reason why me and you got along, TV.
Yeah. It's all those personalities, right? But they're good
Yeah.
personalities.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Dolores. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate it. And everybody
No,
out
ma.
there who I didn't say hello to, hello, and I hope you're having a great Saturday. So, Dolores, I'll let you pass the mic to someone else. Thank you, and I appreciate you.
No problem. Bye, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're on to the next thing. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which next hashtag do I want to work on. Let me check the poll while I'm here. Okay, so 44% of you all said you needed help with YouTube. Okay, so the next hashtag. Okay, let me hit. I gotta click my stream. So the next hashtag will be screen share. Screen share the giveaway too. Hashtag YouTube. Okay, if you want to know something about YouTube, hashtag YouTube. Okay. Oh, no problem. Thank you again, Tixie, for joining. So, hashtag YouTube. If you want to learn something about YouTube, there are a lot of things that some people don't know about YouTube, which I have been grateful to just be digging all in YouTube. Pause. That was pause. Okay. Hi, Crafty Leo. How are you doing? Uh, this is a once a month thing. I'm kicking off ladies' night while I'm here and everybody's putting their hashtag YouTube. We're going to go over some things. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here with me to do Delores Can Do It, where you join me to get personalized one-on-one help with anything from Canva to YouTube to Streamyard to AI help to even things about your business to improve it. I'm here to help once a month. I am here, but secretly, if you email me, I'm probably here every day. Okay. Tonight is ladies' night. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put me that big. Uh, starting with me at 3 p.m., moving to Auntie Ellen at 6 p.m., and Ruby Spot. She's having her first downtown lyrical lounge poetry night. You all can see my hands. I'm really pumped about it. So make sure you join. Links are in the chat, but we're about to go over the QR codes for everybody who's a friend of mine. Okay? So first, you got me. I love myself. Okay? So check out my QR code. It goes to my link tree, which includes anything from my email to my Cash App to all the other social medias I have, from Discord to anything else. That is where you can find me. Links are all in the chat. Then we have GQuat, Auntie Ellen. So you can scan this and go straight to her YouTube channel. Straight to her YouTube channel. So if you all want to know the next stop in this ladies' night, scan this QR code, go straight to Auntie Ellen. I think tonight she's talking about herbs in her garden. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Next is Ruby. Let me take this banner out because it's dropping everybody low. There we go. Ruby at Ruby Spot. For those who I've said, I know she gets on me about the wholesome boy, but Ruby does daily scriptures. She cooks her butt off, and she has so much fun with them Snapchat filters. As Ruby said, do you smell that? Do you smell that? Yeah. She has a good time, and she has room for all you beautiful people over at Ruby Spot. So scan that QR code, takes you over to Ruby Spot. Ladies and gentlemen, my good brother ARD, come in with that fire. Speak Easy. You see these little people in there, they having a good time at the Speak Easy in the QR code? Yes, ARD is going to come back with that fire, and you don't want to miss it. So scan the QR code to go to our Resilient Dads YouTube channel. Last but not least, you all saw one of the good people from the Workhorse Wrestling Network yesterday when we had our watch along / trivia night. Make sure and listen, just for them, I'm going to act a fool on my channel. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this horsey is right there at the Workhorse Wrestling Network. Go check them out. I am there on Mondays talking Sing Stars with my good brother, Jay News, okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been to my community tab, Jay News has a YouTube channel that he is restarting. Jay News is a movie reviewer. He's not just listen, if you haven't seen Jay News, he has good vocal tones and can speak Spanish like I don't know what, but he's also a good movie reviewer. So check him out. Thank you. You know, I got to promote everybody. Everybody get a little piece of this. What happened? Ooh, everybody's been chatting. This is the time where I feel like I need to work for me. Okay. Yes, GQuat. Everybody speaking to everybody. When I go through quickly, probably because I read fast, I see you all's chats. And I appreciate every one of you coming. Just want to make sure I get through them before we do the giveaway to everybody. Hey, RX Nails. Thank you for coming. Listen, I don't know if you saw on one of my videos, I did the little press on thing. I felt like I'm RX Nails in this piece. But as you see, they gone. They gone. Broke them and popped them out like I ain't had no kind of common sense. I could barely type. I was up there struggling. Thank you for everybody here. Auntie Ellen is still hanging around in the building. She came through last night listening. I was like, oh, Auntie Ellen up late. I know, pause, a lot of pause. Okay, so here we go. Put me over YouTube giveaway too. We have 3 entries. Let's see who is going to win. Hey, Broke Farmer, how you doing? Karen's Little Garden. So I'm going to put the link in the chat again, because I know sometimes you scroll up and be gone. Thank you for coming, RX Nails. Okay, for everybody who is in here and doesn't know what's going on or just new in here. Hi, I'm Delores. I am a tech nerd. I've got to find out everything. I do everything. That's just me. So what I'm doing is once a month, working with people on getting things for their channel or their business or even their personal life through some of the things that I use. I use Canva, Streamyard, YouTube, AI, all these things, even build websites, all of those things. I do that. So if you need help, make sure you come to your girl and I will definitely hit you up. For those who already know, if you go in my about section, my email and my link tree is all in there. As you saw the QR code before, if you scan it, it'll take you to my link tree. So, yes, Karen's little, is she still in here? If not, we can pull again. Karen's little garden, are you still in here? I haven't seen her in a minute. Hey, Word. How you doing? I appreciate everybody coming by. Yes. So what it is that we're doing it where I'm helping people one-on-one help. If you come up here and it's like, I need help with a thumbnail or learn how to do stuff. Yes, I have helped people with their websites. Matter of fact, while we're here, I can pull it because I've promoted her business sometimes on my channel. Let's see, she has 2 of them. On the Go Tea Party is one of them. It's an event business. And she has I do run a lot of her things. Hold on. Trying to see, my computer wants to act up now. Okay. Hi, Word. Yes. Oh, okay. So we'll do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna start all over since there's new people in here. Hashtag YouTube. Why did it not want to spell it? There we go. If you're gonna capitalize everything, capitalize everything. Okay, so we got drawings. We got 2 entries in right now. So now again, you can come up here, you can talk about YouTube, but you might want to, it doesn't have to be limited to. If you need help with StreamYard, if you need help with Canva, if you need help with anything like that, you're drawing for the chance to come up here and get one-on-one help. Like if you don't know how you want to get your website started, I can help you with that. If you want to do something with your business, I can help you with that. If you want to learn how to make something that can be turned into merch or order something, I can help you with that. And I'm doing it once a month because I know I go from channel to channel, kind of like dropping gems here and there. And I wanted to make sure once a month I focus where everybody can just come up, get the help that they need for their channel, their business. Hey, Odom's Homestead. See, girl, dad cooking up deliciousness. Listen, I'll be ready to jump through the screen like I do with Ruby when I see your food. And, it just be the big back in me. Be like, hey, when Ruby cooks, I literally be about to just knock my head into the wall to get through to get something to eat. If you haven't checked out Ruby's channel, listen, we have the QR codes here. We'll go over those in a minute. So we got 2 entries. It's hashtag YouTube. Hashtag YouTube. For those who don't know, I am a tech nerd. So learning this stuff, learning how to fix stuff, do stuff is something that I love to do. And I also love to help people. That's my thing. Okay? And so I feel like once a month is good. And now today, for those who don't know, I'm here for a little bit because then I have to go run and do backstage for Auntie Ellen and Ruby tonight because at 6 p.m., a part of Ladies Night, you have Auntie Ellen G Quat doing a live about her garden and herbs. I can't wait because I need to learn how to do all of it. Ruby Spot is at 7 p.m. She is having a downtown lyrical lounge, which is a poetry night. You can come up. Only thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, is you can't curse. I hate to have a Sandman you off the screen because you cursed. Okay, so since we got some people in the entry, let's share screen. Oh no, no problem, no problem. Listen, I support those who do great work, and you do great work with your cooking. Everybody in here does great work. I'm like, man, I wish I could do that, and I'm learning how to do it. So giveaway tool, share. Let's see. Ruby Spot. Come on up, Ruby. Come on up, because I know, girl. Come on. You the next person on contestants row. Also, I'm going to get Ruby. I meant to do it with TZ, but now my mind is clear. With Ruby, you can talk about your downtown lyrical lounge and get your little help. A little help. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't been over to Ruby Spot, you missing out on a lot of things, okay? Ruby is over there doing the Lord's work, literally. Not only is she cooking, but she is doing daily scriptures. And she about to go on later tonight and give you some poetry. You know, she made me, we've been working on this for a while, so she makes me want to get up there and just start snapping. You put that in the chat for everybody to see. Okay, so let's do it one more time. Let's see, draw again. Carol, the girl manager, got to get it at that point. Carol. Oh, see? Carol, the girl manager. Carol, the girl manager, she out here cooking everything on that little miniature thing. I'll be wondering sometimes if I could just buy a whole bunch of little miniature things and try to imitate Carol. But then I thought about it. I got long hair. I've been set my stuff on ablaze. Y'all been up here looking at me just burning. She almost be catching hers on fire, but I would have got mine. Okay, hold on. Let me stop screen sharing. And then Carol, the girl miniature, is here. Okay, Carol. What do you want to learn to do today?
I need to learn everything. How you doing, Delores?
Hey, how you doing? Fine, and you?
I got a whole book right here in front of me. Okay.
Go ahead. I got you.
Now, my first thing is on YouTube. How do I clip my video so I can make it into a short?
Okay. There are many ways.
Seconds.
There are many ways you can do it. You can clip.
Okay.
You can actually clip your video by going onto it. And doing where it says you can save your video and cut it up in shorts. Like there are many things. You can cut it up in Canva. You can cut it up in YouTube Creates, which is a Android app. You can do it by going, which is a pain in the butt to me, when you go into the actual video and then you have to trim it to the section that you want to make it into a short to.
Right.
Or if you have recorded it on Streamyard, and it depends. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. If it's not an interview and it's just you doing you, most of your videos in StreamYard, when you go and click in the library and click the video, they'll turn your video into a short and give you a title for it.
Oh.
And then all you do is click send and it will send it everywhere. Now, the only thing that it won't do is with TikTok, you have to actually manually go in there. It'll send it over there, but you actually have to copy and paste the name over there and then hit enter to send it and post it.
Okay, paste. Okay. That when I go over to when I'm on my YouTube, right, and my video
Yeah,
has upload the full version, they got something on
yeah.
YouTube that says click. I mean, what it say? Clip. But then
Clip. Yeah.
they don't let me go through it and correct it because I don't want that 1 minute clip. It's something I want to cut it up a
You
little
ever
bit.
see? Okay, you ever the clips are weird because they like some people's phone will show clips, some people's phone a show where it says you can edit it into the short. But when you do the clip, right? The clip
Uh-huh.
is only gonna let you do the little part of it. It's not gonna let you do all of it.
Right.
So I would say even with StreamYard, you can download your video immediately after. You can cut it up if you want to. I download my videos a lot of the time, and I tell people download your StreamYard because if you
Uh-huh.
take your channel, you need to go somewhere else with your content, especially if you're doing good. So
Mm-hmm.
download your videos, and I use Google Photos and I use OneDrive to upload my videos to. I also upload Auntie Ellen's, anybody who I work with. I immediately download their stuff because I don't know if something happens, if they're going to be able to access that content ever again. If you've done
Right.
300 videos and your channel get taken, you've lost 300 videos for no
Yeah.
reason. When if you had downloaded it, you could have took it to another platform.
Okay.
Hey, Lisa J. Stocks, how you doing?
Okay. So you told me to go to somewhere else and cut it up.
Yeah, I said for me, I use StreamYard a lot to
Oh, right.
do the
Streamyard.
shorts.
Okay. That's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna do.
you know when you go to your library, let me show you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to StreamYard now.
Okay.
It might not do it for yesterday. It might not. It depends on because sometimes if it feels like two people are in there, that's an
Uh-huh.
interview, and then they won't do it if it's an interview.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. Share screen. Oh, StreamYard, share. Okay, you see this? When you go to library, you see
Okay.
how your videos are there?
Yeah.
And then when you click your video, it's gonna start playing. I'm gonna stop mine from playing.
Okay.
There we go.
The video.
Normally, now it's unavailable because there were two people on the screen.
Okay.
But normally it'll say generate. Let me see if the other video will. I might have already done it on other videos. I don't know. Let me not upload thumbnails. But normally it'll click generate. It'll give you the different list of videos to where to send it to. I always send mine to Facebook, YouTube, especially on the wrestling podcast, and TikTok.
Okay.
The only thing about TikTok is that you send it to TikTok, it'll be in your inbox. So that means it hasn't posted. And what you do is you would copy the name before you send it over there, and then just paste the name. Because sometimes it's a pain in the behind to make, you have to cut something funny, and then on top of that, make it where it has a funny name and it attracts people. Where it seems like StreamYard is making it easier where it just automatically attract people to your channel.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that one. I got another one.
No problem.
How do I make a AI out of my face? You see this face I got right here? Now, how can I make it look like a cartoon so that, it look different?
Now, I haven't made the cartoon AIs yet. For those who don't know, I worked somewhere and I did a cartoon AI. But what I did was I uploaded not their picture, but I took a picture of their picture and I used a Snapchat filter with a cartoon.
Wow.
And that's how I got there because I was like, I'm not going to spend 20 hours on this. This is not like, I will have to upload their video. Now, a lot of times, even with Canva, the AI feature, if you are a darker skinned person, we just going to use the word darker skinned person, you will come out Caucasian-like, and that's irritating.
Oh, no.
So for me, sometimes it's just easier for me if your picture on the screen to take Snapchat, do that, use the little cartoon filter, and then I'm done with it.
Okay, Snapchat cartoon feature. Okay, cartoon feature. Now let me ask you another question. How can I got wait a second. Oh, how can I change my background? Now see, cause I got like a black background behind me. How can I change that? Cause since I do miniature, it's like a miniature little kitchen or whatever. Anything in the background I want to change, but I keep my video the same. Can I do that?
You mean like this? Or you mean like when I turn my video on the background?
See how you got that background different?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You don't have
what
to
it
redo
is?
It. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me show you on YouTube. And also, I tell people now I wear a lot of pink, so I blend into my background.
Okay.
But a lot of people, I tell people to wear the opposite colors because you end up looking like you just melded into your stuff. That's why I wore a darker pink than this light pink that I have here.
Okay.
Okay. So StreamYard. Okay. Let me log into my StreamYard. I got like 99 StreamYards for no reason. Is it up? No, it didn't. Didn't do it. StreamYard wants to act up sometimes. Okay. Let's log out of that. Okay, so you see my StreamYard, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you see I have an empty studio, which I use to do teachings and stuff with. Okay. So you enter the studio. Okay, so I'm going to block that out. You go to settings, and you see where it says virtual background.
Uh-huh.
I have other backgrounds I use. Like, for instance, this is a regular one I use a lot. So you'll probably notice if I go into the studio, I can put that up there. You upload your background by hitting the plus button.
Oh, okay.
And then if you're using it for one time, hit the X and delete it. But I keep standard, like because of the wrestling podcast and stuff, I keep standard ones I switch over to. If I'm on my channel, I might use this couch. I have 2 couches I use. If I have for today for a specific show, I'll use the background itself. When I'm over at the wrestling podcast, I use different things for different shows. That's how I do it. And so you also can do right here. You can do, I tell people, make sure you got your background noise reduced. Sometimes my background sounds like crap, but it cuts down a lot of the volume noise that you hear. Also, with your camera, you have the opposite option to touch up a little bit. You ain't got to be full face makeup. I used to do that often. And then for those people who ask all the time, this right here, if I unclick it, when I cut my camera off, you can still hear me, but you won't see a picture or anything.
Oh.
So that's how come sometimes on backgrounds I run, like if you hear me tonight on Auntie Ellen or Ruby, you don't see me ever, but you hear my voice. It's because I unclicked the audio avatar.
Okay.
Also, let me go back. If you go to where it is members, you can add somebody as a role member, and that way they can help control your account. That is the same for YouTube. So YouTube, you can somebody can help you with your StreamYard if you put them as a owner or a member. And then some people, it is you do that for. Hi, hold on. Let me screen stop sharing. Okay, my friend and the owner ARD.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
What's up with you?
You know, I can't call it.
Yep.
Life is good. You know, we woke up on the right side of that dirt this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Look, Delores, man, you killing it. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to be like you and Ruby when I grow up. Listen.
I'm trying to be like y'all when I grow up too. So, hey, we on the right path. We got the right goals.
That's right. That's right.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out ARD, first of all, If you're not a QR person, his link is pinned to the top of my chat. But also, ARD has a QR code now, and you can see all the little people in the speakeasy having a good time. So you can check it out for when he come back with his speakeasy.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love. Hey, Delores, you see, hey, you did. Hey, we good, right?
Yeah. See, I know if ain't nobody gonna be in the chat, I can catch ARD and Ruby dead in the chat every time. Premieres, everything. I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, listen, they have been in places that I don't be there.
Last night was super awesome, and for this Q&A, it's even doper because, you know, there's a lot of people that really need help, right? And they don't know where to start. And like this Q&A is going to allow everyone to at least get a place ground, and it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, come on, like your prices ain't nothing outrageous, nothing that, like, if you even charge, right? Like, so I think that for the fact that you are giving information, Q&As live, and offering to support online, offline at all times, you know, this is what it's about if you're really about it. And Delores, you already know, like you got a lot to offer. So I thank you for doing that. I thank you for holding yourself to that word. And I know you said it might be one and done, but I think we got to do a couple more times.
Listen, I was like, no, nobody show up now. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and let this go. And Ruby was like, nah, you have to keep doing this. I was like, I might have to keep doing it. Because I appreciate everybody coming in and getting, you know, to me, it's easier for me to help people this once a month, where I know people reach out here and there to my email, and I do respond. I do a lot of things that I don't and have not yet mentioned to on my channel. Like I do journals, I do this, I do that, now I'm into cricket now, and I like to make graphics and stuff. That's things that I haven't even touched yet that I want to start doing on the channel, but I also want to help people get their channel and their business better.
You do a great job too.
And look, you know, I didn't have a full Q&A question because you already answered my questions. Like when I met you and you offered to support me before my first live, you know, man, you did my background. You helped direct and produce the background. You were HQ for real in my first live.
Yeah.
You did all that. You showed me about StreamYard in ways, and I work in Silicon Valley, but I never had the user experience side of it all. You showed me and broke everything down, and you still managed it and supported me. When I tell you, like, the intros, the outros, the water breaks, like everything from that, you showed me all of that stuff, even though I work in Silicon Valley in the back end. So, look, you already got my stamp of approval because I seen it in action, and I know that you got the goods. I know that you're about that work. I know you're about that quality, right? And if anybody has a question or anything like that, I encourage you to ask her, you know, period. You know, there's a lot of us out there, but this one, she's offering something for you guys. And I think, take advantage, like literally take advantage. All right.
Yeah. I appreciate you so much because ARD gave me a chance to do something that most people don't. Listen, it's when you start your channel, it seems daunting. And for me, there have been times where I want to be like, I'm quitting, only because it's easier for me to run people's channels and promote people's channels than it is to sit down and work on my channel. Because as we all talked about, I like to do everything. And so I like art, I like this, I like music, I like this. I want to show everybody everything I like. And so I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody who's came today. Listen, brilliant, blessed mess. Listen, if anybody can tell you about that, I know. We can get. Listen. I was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago and literally was online like I got to work. I got to Auntie Ellen and them hollering at me. Delores, you gotta sit your butt down. The Oracle's channel, thank you for coming. GA girl, Every Woman Wellness. I appreciate you. I love her channel because she break it down. Also, most people don't know I'm a GA girl, born and raised, still here. Okay. I would scream like I do on the podcast, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep my composure. But normally I scream out Georgia and spell Atlanta like I done lost my mind.
Oh my God.
Listen, I would do it. I would. Don't encourage me to do it. Okay.
Go ahead, Delores.
Listen. ATLANTU, that's where I stay. Don't sit you. Listen, don't make me do that.
There you go. Okay. Right.
No, I just wanted to show love for sure. You already know, GA. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Midwest coast to the best coast out here in the West Coast, you know, we all, hey, it's all love and it's to the top. I'm gonna drop down so we can give more people opportunity to come up and have some questions or even put it in the chat. All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, AID.
It's all love and respect, man. Hey, miniature Big Carol. You know your thing.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. I even like that name, you know. Listen, down so somebody else can get a thing on here. And I'll come back up and don't nobody else get your whatever thing. What you call it that you doing? A spin-off?
The giveaway tool, yeah.
Yeah, the giveaway tool.
People can ask questions. People can ask questions in the chat if it's easier for people.
Okay, I do got another question then.
Yes.
How do you know how to make them white lines on the thumbnails so that it look like that you standing out in your thumbnail?
Oh yeah, and I think I have to double check when I go into there now.
Okay.
Canva.com. Okay, so let me screen share.
Okay.
Screen share to Canva. Okay. Now, mind you, I have 1,000,000,001 photos. I'm just gonna go with trying to find. As you see, I do a lot of different things for different people. I'm trying to find a photo. Why it's hard for me to find a photo of me? Probably because I don't.
See, there's none of you, Delores.
I listen. I could do a blank template and dig in my pictures for a photo because this PC is something I just got, and so I don't upload photos to.
Okay.
Just see, trying to figure it. And I know I just used one the other day. Like, ugh. But I'll use the Ruby one, okay?
Okay.
For the ladies' night graphic, okay?
Okay.
No thanks. I would like to stay on the internet, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this in case I take somebody out of the picture. Okay. I'm gonna add a new page and I'm just gonna drag Ruby out of the picture. Okay. Love you, Ruby, but I plus you can Ruby, you know I love you. Okay, so edit image.
Okay.
Most people don't know these are pro version things. So I can background remove Ruby. Okay. So Ruby is now in the darkness. Ruby, I ain't gonna put you in the darkness. I already know your favorite color is purple. We're just gonna stick to purple. Okay.
Okay. We don't
so
see
now.
What did you do with it?
Huh?
Hold
on. It probably went off.
Oh, okay.
It probably went off.
Okay.
Screen share. Then we're gonna do.
Ruby said the shade.
Listen, I love you, Ruby. You just don't know it yet. No, I was just joking. Okay, so I blew it up. Okay, so you see Ruby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what did I do right there? Okay, so I took the image. You noticed the image before. She was on the back. I took the image off. That is a pro user thing you can take off. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you go to shadows, There are many ways you can make it glow. You can draw. You can outline her. The outline is where you change the color. So I can change the color too. There's a white outline to make her pop out. You see that?
Oh, that's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Drag her in, drag her out. You don't have to be white. You can make that line. It could be a purplish color.
Okay.
Make it stand out. Take it in and out. It don't have to be that intense. I can make it a light like that.
Okay.
And that's in shadows. Shadows is free. Yes, shadows is down. And when you scroll down at the bottom, when you click edit image, it's down at the bottom. It's called shadows.
Okay. Now you can make her big too, because we got food. I do food. You can make the food big or no?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make food big. Like let's see, delete. We'll do. I think I did a hamburger day one, so I can find a hamburger one. Okay. So I like to go photos because the graphics are cute, but it doesn't look realistic.
Right.
So you can do that, right?
Uh-huh.
And I go to edit image, and I go down to shadows. Okay. Click shadows. Come on, shadows. And I go to outline, right?
Uh-huh.
Right now it's black. Let's just say you want to change it to white. You see how it is? And I can make it where the more I go up, the more it comes out like that. The less I go back, the less the line is.
Okay.
So that's easy and that's available. I tell people when you use Canva, remember anything like background remover, magic grab, these types of things, or any graphic that has a crown on it is a paid version.
Oh, okay.
So to eliminate using, like for instance, I just picked up the hamburger. I didn't see if it was free or not. But if I did hamburger and I want to eliminate all the paid versions, I would click the setting and go down to where it says free, and it would give me all the free versions, videos, graphics that were free.
Oh my goodness. Now see, that's so good to know because I just keep strolling. Then I say forget it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stop that screen.
That's so funny. Delores, thank you. Man.
No problem.
She knows everything. Y'all better get up on this and ask Delores. You come back on next month too, Delores?
Yes. Okay. We have to figure out the date because I know Ruby and Auntie Ellen probably will be on again towards the end of the month on a Saturday. I have to see when ARD and his Speakeasy is coming on because I might tag on that date for his Speakeasy. Okay. Because his Speakeasy, I'm telling y'all, we've been talking behind the scenes, working it out. There's some stuff you definitely want to get into.
Okay. Yeah, I'm coming to hear him. I just hope you'll be on late. ARD, could you not come on at 11 o'clock at night? Please come earlier.
I don't think he coming out there. Listen, 11 o'clock at night, his HQ will be asleep too. I barely made it last night. I got off and I think I had a conversation with the podcast. I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. and Ruby can attest. I got up this morning and was like, what? I gotta go live again. But I'm used to it because we have long lives.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I ain't used to it. I was all like that. You know,
thank you, Auntie Ellen, for coming. And make sure everybody, you check out Auntie Ellen. Let me cut the comment off while I forget. The link is at the top of the chat. Also, remember, ladies and gentlemen, scan this QR code and you can get straight to Auntie Ellen's channel.
Wait,
straight there. No pass go.
Is that my phone? What am I doing?
Okay.
How do I scan to her?
Okay, so what you do is on your phone, open your camera and scan it.
Oh.
And the link will show up at the bottom, like it'll vibrate, it'll show you at the bottom, and then you click the link and it'll take you straight to her channel.
Oh wow. Okay. I never knew what the heck people was talking about. And I was like, okay, that's why I want one of them things, because I didn't know how to work them things. Oh, thank you, Delores, so much.
No problem. No
Anybody
problem.
else can come up?
Listen, if you got a question, come on down because we're winding on down so we can get
Okay.
to the next party. I will definitely be in Auntie Ellen's chat. I definitely will be in Ruby's chat. We're running behind the scenes. When I say hey, I can't type because I'm too busy clicking and moving.
She says they're clicking and moving. Okay.
Clicking and moving.
Delores, you got to put that
Auntie
back up.
Ellen's live be popping. They be
Auntie
over there.
Ellen,
They be getting
what
it.
time is hers? At 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Every time you say Auntie Ellen, then I look up at her title and say garden quilt. I didn't know
Yeah.
who he was talking about. Okay.
We
so
call her
that's-
Auntie Ellen, but her name is her YouTube name is Garden Quilt and Art Show.
Okay.
G-Qua. Yeah.
G-Qua. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going down. I'm still in the resting room though, whatever you want to call me, in the chat.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Hey, listen, everybody needs a little help. I know I needed a little help, but unfortunately, I had to learn how to do it on my own. And then I was like, I don't think I do. I think my link, the Cash App is in the bio. Cash App, and I think I have Chime. I found out I had Chime for my birthday. Y'all, you do not know how I was shocked that I had a Chime account, and I don't even use that thing. I was like, what? But ladies and gentlemen, yes, I do run people's lives. I do graphics, different things. I'm set up, schedule. That's things I do because, I enjoy helping people. It's not always, as I say, donate what you want. But if you donate me $1.50, I might not come back and help. Okay? So I tell people that's the thing. I don't beg people. I don't be like, you have to do this or you have to do that. Whatever you choose to do for me is well. But I always believe in treating people how you want to be treated. And if you don't want nobody to treat you like that, then that's the best thing, not to treat me like that. So anybody got any more questions? Any more questions? You don't have to come up if you don't want to. You can just either ask your question in the chat or whatever. YouTube, I would say as far as AI is a new thing coming out, make sure you are very aware of what you're doing because YouTube and many other places are making you ask, check off if you're using AI. Now, if you use AI and you're doing it through StreamYard, they don't ask you these questions. If you upload through YouTube, you might have this question. And if you answer this wrong, they are technically allowed to take your channel from you. So Instagram does it. I think Facebook is doing it now. If you're not honest about what are you doing with your platform, they will take it from you. Thank you so much. And listen, me and Blue Lotus, we're gonna get together. Because I've been working with my Cricut. And I'm like, listen, I bought a whole set. And I done bought some other stuff. And you would swear that I'm just like a professional cricketer. And listen, she's taught me how to do stuff a little bit easier. Took me days to do the first shirt. Now I'm like, oh, okay, I got to redo some things I want to do. Some bottles, some other stuff. Because I have nieces and nephews. And I like customized stuff. I don't think so. I normally keep everything on a list. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't. Listen, Blue Lotus. Because I normally times if you all don't know, I keep my phone in front of me. I have a TV in front of me that I can see you all. And then I have normally something with the chats. Also, if worse come to worse, and I had to run into Auntie Ellen, I have my tablet. I have like 4 or 5 tablets over here. I keep this because I need to make sure, okay, this and this and that. That's why I was looking. I was like, hold on, let me check. And I don't think I do. And normally times, if it's, again, I tell people, Listen, let me see. Let me see. Live, Dolores is trying to find out if she has a. Wait a minute, I think I might. Look at the weirdness of me. Now, again, last time I didn't know I had a chime, ladies and gentlemen. I was doing my count, and I looked up, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you got a chime," and I was like, "A what? A what?" Now, mind you, I have not remembered my password. So hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody got any questions, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm here. I'm still here. I am still here. I'm trying to make it to 5. Then I'm going to go to Auntie Ellen's. Listen, if you ain't been to Auntie Ellen's, you missing out. You are missing out. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, because it's party night. It is ladies' night. Any questions? Any questions? I appreciate everybody who has been in here. All 15 of you who are still in here. God knows I did not expect all of you all to be here, and I so much appreciate it. Because you know your girl just be trying to figure it out when it comes to you. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Tamika be supporting everybody. She's such a great person. I'll tell you again. She's such a great person. Such a great person. And if you want to, please, you know what, ARD, you and Ruby, y'all are, see, I'm not trying to get, Ruby be trying to make me cry in front of everybody. And I appreciate ARD so much. And so I so much appreciate it. I'm trying to, now I've gotten logged in and I don't even know what I'm looking for. Listen, I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to keep it together. Okay, listen. Sometimes you feel like you do a lot of work and you feel like nobody sees it or nobody understands it. And it feels like, why keep doing this? But I appreciate everybody who comes and supports me or comes and listens or likes or hearts. It really is a lot to me. Oh my God, why am I so upset? I appreciate it. I've been through a lot and the community has been so great to me because a few weeks ago, I didn't even know I was going to be here, let alone being here and being supported by so many people. And I swear it's all Ruby fault. Like, I am, I'm teary-eyed because of Ruby. It's all Ruby fault. Because her ARD get on me all the time about doing this and stepping out on faith. And it's difficult. But I appreciate everybody. Oh, 10. 10, listen, I want to tell you all, if you ain't joined a membership in your life on YouTube, join 10's. I've learned a lot of things. She showed me a lot of things. I've learned a lot of new stuff. And I have gotten a lot of support. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Blue Lotus, because it's like, it warms my heart. Listen, if you over, and I'm gonna point my finger, if you over at the wrestling podcast, I don't get emotional like this, okay? But I know that God works in mysterious ways. I believe it. I believe it for myself. I've seen it work. And I believe that people like Ruby and ARD are really nice people. And that's why Auntie Ellen, listen, I got calls from Auntie Ellen and Ruby and ARD checking on me constantly. And so those are people that are in my close inner circle that like they can call me, they can call my mom. They have the inner ear of me. Yes, listen, I've learned so much things from you. I've learned a lot. And even with the conversations we've had in the last couple of meetings, I have learned to just do better when it comes to me and my business. Listen, 10 will make sure you are straight. And it's not like you spending like $90 because listen, some of the information she gives, it's worth that much. Okay. It's the fact that she is willing to help people out and do what she can to sit down and talk with you. And I appreciate that. We've been in meetings where I know she has stuff to do and she'll let us sit down and have conversations. It is worth your money. I would say go to the Educated Naturals channel and join her membership because I can tell you being in and out of places, joining memberships and not and doing other things and not, that's one thing that I'm, no matter what is going on, make sure I keep that money to keep in this membership. Listen, y'all, this Georgia heat be trying to take a girl out and then she up here teary-eyed. That's not cute. Yes, 10 will get you right. ARD said Big 10 for the win. Listen, I didn't know. And when I joined, I was like, oh my God. Oh, yes. Also, why is my last name got to be on everything? I be ready to get up and just party like a rock star. Also, listen to me. I want to get onto my channel and tell y'all the ins and outs of some of the streams and things I do because your girl likes a lot of things. I love pink. I have a secret obsession, if you all didn't know, with Winnie the Pooh. He is a gangster. You can't tell me no other way. So, anybody got any questions, any things to somebody in the chat before? I found it. Just don't know how to tell you. And listen, I'm not good with like putting necessarily myself out there and my services out there and what I know how to do. Ruby, don't you face plant me, okay? That kind of look like my nephew. Listen, I have 2 nieces and 2 nephews, and there are the necessary things where they're like, oh, TT, she's doing too much. I like the party plan. I like the event plan. Let's see if I can pull it up now because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, let's see. Will it come up? Okay, there we go. For those who don't know, thank you so much, GA girl. For those who don't know, I do websites. I put up one. And I do social media for people. Yes, I listen. Listen, you're a great person, Tim, and you do good. Now you be beating me over at Big Rooster. I'll be like, listen, take my heart, but you're a good person. I'm just gonna need you to stop beating me like that so bad over there. But screen share. I'm going to screen share this share. Go back. I'm going to make this, yes, the whole screen. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you looking at is a website that I built for an event planning business called On The Go Tea Party here at Georgia. She does do some outside traveling if you needed to. She does parties. It's not just tea parties, but for little kids and little girls, different things. I redid her website from scratch. yeah, her contact, get in touch with her, want to holler at her. She also does like she'll do over the phone consulting with people. Uh, very, very, very smart. She has multiple businesses. So she has On the Go Tea Party. She has a home health care business. She also has a transportation business and a business where she helps parents who have kids on the spectrum. So these are little parties, little things she's done over years, gradually elevating. That's her Mother's Day event. For those who were here in April when I did the watch along, where I did multiple watches alongs during a 3 day period, I promoted her Mother's Day event, her high tea event, and there was some of the pictures from that. So, and then I think you all saw some. I talked about some of the things that we printed out and did. Listen, these are things we do, water bottle labels, all those types of things. These are things that we do over there uh, for the website. Yes, 10 is always available. And anybody who's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for those who don't know, I normally am like that. I try to separate my business and personal life. So that's why I have an email and a work phone number that is separate from all those who are asking. I'm looking at my trying to add different things. But I do see it to the lady who asked about the yes, Minecraft is everything. It is everything. I try to do. I know she has the home care business and the Spectrum Connect for those who have parents who are parents or have children that are special needs. That is a place where you get support and help and find new techniques and things because she was certified working with special needs parents. I have been. Most people don't know. I worked in the public school system working for uh, children who had special needs. And I also did regular kindergarten. I was a teacher assistant. And so, and at the time, most people don't know you could, when the teacher was out, you had Miss Delores. So again, I understood the side of the teacher who might be trying to work with a parent, but now I'm understanding the parents who have to deal with a lot and they need the support that they need. So just a little bit about me. This is a little bit about me. Because I'm just a pink girl living in my pink world. We got a few more minutes. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to say? I to the lady before, I don't know. I don't do this pen pal thing. PayPal. I said pen pal. I sound like an old lady. Pen pal. PayPal thing. But if you are looking, let me edit. Delores work at yahoo.com. Thank you. Hey, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Listen, Mike is such a great supporter of people. And I'll be trying to figure out, like, I feel like I'm missing a lot. I have to pick days. For those who don't know, I pick days where I sit down and I just catch up on all the things that I have missed. Ruby knows about that because Ruby normally gets about 20 notifications that I've liked like 20 things in a row. So if you see all a whole bunch of notifications in one day, I probably have picked a time in a day where I have taken the time out to make sure I catch up on everything that I missed and get to know each person better because like I want to help everybody. I really do. So if there are no more questions, I'm going to run through my little Yes. Listen, she be out there tearing me apart. I be like, ah, and I look up 10. It's like 10 got it. I'm like, oh no. That hurts me every time. And I be like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And you don't know how many times, TZ, I have got my name on the board a billion times, and then I see 10 names just roll over, and I be like, oh no. Oh no, I worked so hard. But she deserves it. She deserves all that she gets because she's a great person. She really is. Listen, her, Ruby, Auntie Ellen, what did I say ARD? ARD, they're all great people. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to get up out of here, take a little rest break. But before I leave, A, are there any questions? B, I'm about to run through this promo because thank you. We appreciate you. I think Tim be working for the Lord. She be up there working for the Lord. Her and Ruby, steadfast. I'll be up there just trucking along. For those who asked, for the lady who asked, I do have a Cash App. I don't know how to give it to you, but I know my email is DeloresWork@yahoo.com. That's it. I'll put it in the chat. That's my email. So anybody wants to email me to set up something to maybe work together or not work together, but kind of collaborate or whatever, or you need some quick information, definitely reach out to me. I'm available. If you click my link in the bio, in my link tree, all of that is on there. Oh, see, I appreciate y'all. But now it's time for me to do the Lord's work, and I got to start running through this, okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, my heart grew 2 sizes bigger today for being here and joining me for a chance for a one-on-one personalized live session to talk about either Canva, YouTube, Streamyard, AI stuff. I know that looks a little creepy. AI, but it's beautiful because it's got pink in the back. Or business, like what to look for. Okay? I truly appreciate that. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, you see this? This is ladies' night. It is ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Okay? I have started it off at 3. I am about to end. Auntie Ellen comes on at 6 p.m. Ruby and Ruby Spot comes on at 7, but today it will be Ruby's Downtown Lyrical Lounge. Everybody give it up to Ruby. Okay, we're ready, Ruby. We're ready. This is her second live ever, and she just got over 400 subscribers. Congratulations to my friend Ruby. Okay, now we're into the QR codes. Hey, scan this QR code. It will take you to my link tree, and you can find every single thing that I'm on when it comes to Delores right here through this QR code. I'm going to send up for a couple of seconds. I'm going to give you a little bob and weave while you just, scan that real quick. Now on to the next person on the ladies' night tonight. Auntie Ellen, a.k.a. G-Quat, coming on at 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. She is a good channel to be with because if you want to learn how to do something, she'll teach you. The woman literally took plastic and made yarn out of it and made a sleeping mat. She could do anything. And today she's going to be talking about her garden. So scan this QR code. We're going to keep it up for a couple of seconds. Next up, my girl, my friend, Ruby. Ruby dooby doo. Okay, Ruby Spot is going to come on at 7 o'clock live with her Ruby's Downtown Lyrical Lounge. Make sure you're there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to last minute come up and do some poetry, some art, first of all, it has to be original. Second of all, no cursing, okay? We're trying to get through them pearly gates, okay, over at Ruby's spot. So make sure you go over there. If you ain't subscribed, go over there and subscribe. Ruby has food cooking tutorials. She has fun over there. These Snapchat filters take me out every time. And she has daily scriptures and prayers with people over on Ruby's spot. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't know, you better ask somebody. ARD is coming back with the Speak Easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just a gentleman's club. Ladies, we can come in there too. We can get on a chill vibe, have a good time, talk about some topics. You never know what's going to go on over there at the Speak Easy, okay? It could be cool or get a little rowdy, okay? So make sure you scan this QR code to go straight over to ARD's channel to subscribe and make sure you're notified because we getting our boy back in there. You know, he got one live, one short. Now we got to get the 2 lives and 2 shorts, okay? Shout out 2 Short, okay? We got to get over there. Bay Area, stand up. And then last night you got to meet one person out of the 5 of us over there at the Workhorse Wrestling Network. Again, you can catch me and my brother, Jay News. Jay News, go check out my community tab because he coming in hot coming up. Like ARD, he going to start back his channel. He does movie reviews, okay? This Jay News is like a brother from another mother, and he won't not let you down. He will definitely keep you entertained, okay? Again, ladies and gentlemen, you learned that I started something doing at the Workhorse Wrestling Network. Let me check out the chat. Over there. Yes, hopefully we'll see you in the rest of the ladies' night, okay? Well, my link, you on my channel, okay, really? Ladies and gentlemen, I always have a spiel, so I'm about to do it because I haven't been doing it over here when I do lives, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. But you know what? It's getting out of control with the electricity out of here. So you know what we got to do? You know what we got to do? We got to cut dumb lights off, okay? It's time to move on. Next stop, Auntie Ellis, okay? Make sure you scan that QR code because I hate for you to miss out on the fun. And then when we get the Ruby spot and we over there juke junking and having a good time and that y'all missing out on all this stuff, okay, so, and until then, I love you all. Again, I'm just a pink girl living in my pink world here on YouTube. And until then, peace.